Russ. Yeah, I'm back out on the road again. What are we riding today? This is the Himiway A3. Yeah, a lot of commuter bikes lately, huh? Yeah, the A3. A3 is very quiet. Yeah, and you might notice too, we've gone back to the old audio system, which of course doesn't pick up all the background noise as much either. So it should be a fairly quiet ride in comparison to past ones we've done with the transmitter and receiver audio. That's running still too. That's actually feeding the GoPro right now. You might be wondering why we've been talking so much about this audio. Yeah, it's a little pet peeve of mine. If the audio doesn't sound good, your video's no good. Yeah, most people will turn off a video if the audio is terrible. Think about that. People will do it. Yeah, look at all the cars here today, huh? Yeah, it's early in the morning. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. It's about 71 degrees. And yeah, you got to get out there early. The weather has been kind of hot lately. And so getting out early means, first off, it's cooler, hopefully less traffic, but that's not always the case, especially during rush hour, people going to work or going to school, whichever one. So yeah, the transmitter and receiver feeds the audio into the GoPro. I could always use it if I wanted to, but I'm also running the old audio recorder with the lavalier mic from Shure, and I just feel that sounds better. Yeah, I think it has less noise from like cars going past me, trucks going past me, lawnmowers running, all sorts of stuff. And even with the noise reduction circuit that the transmitter has, it doesn't sound good. The main audio doesn't sound good because of that. It's actually okay, that noise reduction thing is okay if I was just like standing around and talking and I wasn't running on a bike. Because obviously if you're doing that kind of vlogging, you're not really going, you're not picking up wind noises, car noises, all that stuff. It's those things that are really messing you up. So you could use the noise reduction circuit, in, like if you were in a restaurant and you wanted to cut out the noise that you hear in a restaurant, they would help with something like that. But not for e-biking, I don't think. Now I know other people have used it successfully, but no, it's not good enough for me. Too picky. All right, so what are we going to be talking about today? Well, I was watching a video recently. Yeah, I watch YouTube too, just like you guys do. And a couple of videos kind of made me start thinking a little bit about it. And one of it was a guy, I don't know, maybe you may have even seen it, I don't know. It's a guy who was talking about his midlife crisis. Yeah, what is a midlife crisis? I think guys that hit like 50 years old, I think some people go through a midlife crisis at 40 years old. I know I did. And this guy, I think, was 50. He was a Japanese guy. He was talking about his midlife crisis. I guess he's in Japan. And he's sitting in a closet drinking some type of Diet Pepsi, lemon Diet Pepsi, and eating Doritos. And he said that was his happy place. I kept thinking, wow, that's your happy place? What's your happy place? Riding a knee bike? I don't know what it would be. So I was thinking, well, he says he was like 50 years old, and he's in Japan, and he's saying that that's his happy place. And he says his wife and his kids criticize him and whatever. Yeah, they always criticize you. Yeah, your relatives are always going to criticize you. So I don't know. Is this guy going through a midlife crisis? And why did it take him till 50? I hit mine's at 40. What is a midlife crisis anyway? You know, I think that's when you get to a certain age and you look back on your life and you go, what did I do with my life? I mean, how did I get to be this age, and where did it all go? Where did the time go? What have I accomplished? I think that's pretty much what a midlife crisis is, right? Yeah, I went through that when I was like 40 years old. Yeah. So I didn't have any breakdown or anything like that. I don't sit in the closet and eat Doritos and drink a Diet Pepsi. I didn't do that. No, I think many of the guys kind of think back and they go, you know, did I do everything I thought I was gonna do by this age? You know, half my life is over with. Did I actually accomplish anything? I did remember thinking about that when I was around 40 years old. I remember thinking in high school, I was thinking, you know, 40 years old, what year would that be, you know? How old is that? That's pretty old. I mean, when you're in high school, you're only like, what, 16 to 18 years old when you start thinking about stuff like that? How old will I be in this year? You know, what would I be when it's the year 2000? I remember thinking that. Oh man, what's going on here? They got some bunch of trucks here. They're getting ready for something. Yeah, let's get out of here. We're not gonna hang around here. So here's my question to you guys and ladies. Did you go through a midlife crisis? Yeah, what triggered that? Did you start thinking to yourself, you know, what have I accomplished? What's the meaning of life? What's going on, you know? Where did the time go? Did you think that? And if you did, how old were you when you did that? And did it accomplish anything thinking that? You know, did it just make you more depressed? Yeah, I didn't finish watching his video. Maybe he went and finished and said something. I had to get out and do a ride today. I wanted to get out early enough, and I was watching the television. I said, no, I got to get out there. It's going to get hot if I don't. You might see it's kind of cloudy right now, but I don't know whether that's going to stay cloudy, but it is right now. So out I went. But the beginning part of that video, I think I watched maybe the first 4 or 5 minutes of it. And I was thinking, wow, kind of a depressing video. All right, here's another thing I wanted to talk about today. You know, does it have anything to do with e-bikes, Russ? Well, kinda. I had a question from someone recently who asked me, where do I get my UV rated shirts? Yeah, like this black shirt, right? Yeah, it's my watch. Yeah, let you see the watch. Yeah, there's the watch. Can you see that? I mean, I know I can't angle it enough for you guys to actually see the face of it. Yeah, your wrist only turns so far, you know, when you're leaning over and trying to aim it at the camera and everything. Let me see, does that? Let me see if I can kick it in there. Can you see that? I don't know. So, so where do you get where do you get your UV rated shirt? So I didn't buy it. It's given to me by my daughter and son-in-law. It's the brand is I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's spelled Kuiu. Kuiu? Is that what it's pronounced? I have no idea how you pronounce this thing. I don't know whether they still sell this particular shirt there or not, but it's for like outdoor type gear, outdoor clothing stuff. And supposedly it's UV rated. I will say that having worn this year, basically almost every time I've gone out, except for when it's like cloudy like now, my skin is not as as dark as it had been in the past couple years riding without it. So I guess it does work. It's really thin too. It's very thin and lightweight. I think this thing was close to like $80. I don't think it was cheap at all. Now my wife bought a couple for me too. We were up in Wisconsin at the where was it at? Pleasant Prairie. They have a Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. They had outlet stores out there. Some type of fashion outlet mall, or I don't know what they call it. So yeah, there's a Columbia store there, and they had some UV rated shirts as well. She bought me a couple of shirts. Those were kind of too big, actually. They're a little large. I actually have two of these KUIU shirts. One's gray and then one's black. I think the gray one's a little bit bigger than this black one. But yeah, it does work. It just, I don't know how and why it works, really. I mean, it's such thin material and everything. But yeah, it works. So if you're looking for something like that, go look up the brand, okay? And you'll find there's an online store there. You'll have to find the one that works for you. I mean, I looked at it today just before coming out here, and I saw a lot of camouflage type stuff because they do hunting and things like that. But you can choose like black or gray as well. You know, got to find one that works for you. But this is a super lightweight shirt. So even if I sweat in it, the sweat basically rolls off within I don't know, a couple minutes. It's off of it already. I mean, it's, when I went on that Botanic Garden ride and it rained on me. Remember that video? Yeah, I was wearing this shirt and I was thinking, oh, I'm getting wet. And I kept thinking, I don't think it really matters. I think it's going to dry off pretty quick. And it did. Dried off pretty quick. And as you know, I wear my my yellow safety vest as well. And kind of felt that it was drying off from that too. That thing doesn't hold on to things too long. So all right, let's pass through here. So there you go for UV rated shirts. So what else are we going to talk about today? Well, I was asking Mrs. Wright. I said, what should I talk about? I haven't talked about certain things. She goes, go through some of your older stuff. There's a lot of new people. They probably haven't seen your old videos. That's pretty much true. Yeah. If you want to find other things to hear me talking about things, look through some of the older videos. Or, like she said, just repeat it again. Just go through the same topic and talk about it again. Yeah, I don't like doing that. I may end up having to do that. I mean, really, how many things can you talk about, right? But, go through some of the older videos. I've noticed that once somebody goes through one of the older videos, somehow it just pops it back up for other people to see it. Yeah. Recently, coming up, Labor Day weekend is coming up. I don't know when you're going to see this video, but Labor Day weekend will be coming up, and you might see this video after Labor Day weekend, really, but they have the Bike to Drive event again, where you're riding your bike 30 miles on Lakeshore Drive in Chicago. So I noticed that some people were searching that video again because people want to see what are we up against if we take this ride. So one of you guys actually sent me a message saying that he found himself on my video. Yeah, I remember him because I didn't talk to him or anything like that, but he passed me up. He had a dog in a backpack on the back of his back. Yeah, it's on the Bike to Drive video. I think he said it was like 18 minutes and 30 seconds in. So if you look up the Russ is Right, just type in the YouTube search function, Russ is Right, Bike to Drive, I think. Something like that, and you'll find my video. Or go on to Russ's Right channel and just type in bike to drive, and then you'll find it. Go in about 18 minutes and 30 seconds in, and you'll hear me talking about, I go, hey, there goes a guy with a backpack and a dog in the backpack. Yeah, that was him. Yeah, he happened to search it, and he says, yeah, I couldn't believe it. I found myself on the video. So yeah, there is at least one YouTube viewer of Russ's Right who was at the Bike to Drive event with me. We didn't know that. Of course, he didn't know it was me either. He just passed me right up. He actually went faster than me, but I think he was riding a regular bike, a non-electric bike, I think. So that got me thinking, how many of you guys who have e-bikes still ride your non-e-bike bikes? Aha! I don't think that question's ever come up before. Yeah, put down in the comments if you still ride your non-e-bike, even though you have an e-bike. Put down that you do that, and if you have the time, put down why you do that. Yeah, I want to know why someone would continue riding their non-e-bike if they have an e-bike. Yeah, is it exercise? Is it because you like the pedal? What is it? And if you do ride your non-e-bike, why'd you buy an e-bike then? What was the reasoning behind you buying that e-bike? Well, there's a second question right there for you. Why did you buy the e-bike? Okay. I mean, everyone knows why I did it. I did it to fix my knee, right? But why did you do it? What was it about e-bikes that got you thinking, I should buy an e-bike? So yeah, there you go. Put a comment on that one. Now let me talk about comments. All right, comments and likes. Why do you need to hit the like button? Why do you need to comment? Well, the more you comment, or the more you push that thumbs up button, the more YouTube pushes the video for other people to watch the video. Yeah, it changes the algorithm such that it says, hey, people must like this video, let's push it out to more people to watch. So if you really want to help the Russ's Right channel, you push the like button and you make a quick comment. I mean, it doesn't even matter what the comment is, really, if you think about it. They don't care what you say, but you can comment anything you want on there. Now, here, let me talk about that. Don't put any obscenities or anything like that on my comments, because it will go into the holding zone. Yeah, it's set up so that anything that's bad, YouTube will hold it and the general public won't see it. I will see it, but I will probably end up deleting it at that point, because I don't want bad stuff, in the comment sections. So, but if you put a comment, you could just say, hi, Russ. That'll actually help the videos. It really does. Try it. If you never commented before, just put a thing that says, hi, Russ. A lot of times, too, you'll see maybe somebody will put a thumbs up to your comment. That's usually me. Yeah. Now, I could comment a thumbs up back to your comment, but that takes a lot of extra keystrokes for me to do. So I'll just hit the standard thumbs up that everybody else can do. So if you've ever seen just one thumbs up, it's probably from me. Okay? Now others have said, Russ, just go in there and comment as you with an actual thumbs up. It takes a lot of extra keystrokes for me to do that. Yeah. So I gotta go through things quickly, and I usually respond pretty fast too, So anyway, what happens when you push the thumbs down? Yeah, there's at least 1 to 3 people at every video that pushes a thumbs down. You know who you are. You know who you are. Hey, you're helping the video, by the way, when you do that. Just to let you know, I've mentioned this before in the past too. YouTube doesn't care whether it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's an interaction. So I know a lot of people do this because they figure, if they don't like you for whatever reason, they'll put a thumbs down, or they don't like the topic, they'll put a thumbs down. And whenever you do that, you actually help my video when you do that. Didn't know that, did you? I think there's at least one guy who always puts a thumbs down. Can't be coincidence that every single video there's at least one thumbs down. Is that a coincidence? Makes me wonder. I keep thinking, I don't think that's a coincidence. I think there's a guy who purposely goes on the Russ is Right channel every single day and puts a thumbs down. That's my thinking. Don't know. On your left. I have to say on your left on this bike because there's no bell on this bike. Yeah, many people have mentioned that. I told Himiway that too. That people have commented, how come the handlebar is so thick that you can't put accessories on it? Yeah, I wonder that too. Not every accessory will fit on this handlebar. So anyway, it is kind of comical when I see the thumbs down there because it doesn't really bother me that much. I just kind of figure, yeah, somebody's doing that. I don't know why they're doing that. I could pretty much count on it. Yeah. But it's usually between 1 to 3. Now, it's 1 to 3. I figure, okay, there are a couple people who don't like this topic or they don't like me or whatever. But when it's 1 every single day, consistently every single day, I says, it's got to be the same guy. I can't be reaching that many different people who want only one guy puts a thumbs down. I don't understand that. So, yeah, I kind of look forward to looking for that. Yeah, you keep me happy. All right, so there you go. Yeah, put a comment. If you have nothing to say, just say, hi, Russ, or something to that effect. It really does help the videos out. What do you have to subscribe to? People have asked me that, too. I don't know. I'm surprised people ask me that sometimes. Yeah, when you subscribe, here's what happens. It pushes the video out, okay? And it also tells advertisers, hey, here's a channel that might be worth advertising on because the guy's got a lot of people who watch his video. Here's the funny thing, though, is if you look at your statistics, and I think this is on almost every single channel. This is not just the Russ is Right channel. People will usually say something like 70-something% or more of the people who watch that video are not subscribers. Yeah, it's true. Same thing for mine. Most of the people who subscribe don't seem to watch the videos. It's actually new people or people who are not subscribed who watch the video. Yeah, isn't that weird? Yeah, let's go ahead and break that too. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That's why we always say hit the subscribe button. Because that really does help the channel out. All right. That's enough for YouTube business. Yeah, today's a pretty nice day. It's actually pretty cool. I checked the weather report and it said it was like 71 degrees as I was heading out here. But yeah, I think this is cool enough. I might actually go out again, take another bike and do another video. I'm trying to build up videos, as you know. Keep you guys going while I'm out in California. Somebody asked me too recently, who was it? Was it Pedro? I think Pedro asked me, are you going to record any bike videos while you're out in California and in Las Vegas? California, yes, but it'd be probably the e-trike. I'll be doing several videos for the e-trike video. I mean, that's the whole reason I'm actually going out there is I'm doing a review of a mooncool e-trike out there. And then Vegas, no, we don't have enough time. We're going there to see Barry Manilow. I told you about that. My sister wanted to see him, and she knows that I would go. You know, her husband and her son have no interest in Barry Manilow, but I would go. And so we're just gonna go there for one night. We're gonna go there. We're gonna eat at one of the buffets. It's an all-you-can-eat lobster buffet at the Ace Buffet at the Palms. And then we're gonna go see Barry Manilow, and then we'll retire for the night. And then the next day, we'll go to a buffet. We're gonna go back to the Bacchanal buffet at Caesar's Palace. We did that last time. And then we're gonna get on an airplane and go back to San Francisco area. So we won't have enough time to do it. Now, my sister did mention, I mean, we do have one relative we believe lives out in Las Vegas. We might go visit her. We haven't seen her in a while. She's one of my cousins, and maybe we'll go out and visit her if we have the time to do it. But that's about it. We won't really have a whole lot of time to do much more than that. So, you gonna gamble, Russ? No, I don't gamble. Yeah, every time I've gone to Vegas, all we ever do is we go to shows and we go to buffets. Yeah, that's all we really do. Then we watch everybody else lose their money while they're gambling. Yeah, that's true. I actually have fun watching other people gamble because they usually lose, and I want to see how much they lose. You know, if you hang around long enough, you see people lose some really big dollars, and on occasion you'll see somebody win something big. I remember seeing somebody, I don't know what they were playing. I mean, I think they won over $500 something. I saw a guy once lose $300 on one pull of the handle. This is back in the day when you would put coins into the slot machine, and if you win, coins and stuff come out, right? This guy, yeah, he had 2 ladies on his arm. He put 3 tokens in. They were $100 each. So he spent $300 on a single pull, lost the money, and walked away. I'm going, this guy either got a lot of money to blow, or he's just trying to show the girls that he's got no care for the money that he makes or gets. But yeah, that was interesting. $300 on one pull and then walk away. Would have been more fun to see him do that and pull it multiple times. That would have been more fun when he loses all that money. Then there's big ticket type games you can play. You know, there are private rooms. You can actually see there's a private room you can go into. Those are the high roller guys. Yeah. I don't hang out over there. I don't think they want you hanging around there if you're not playing. So, but you walk past it, and I recall walking past these rooms, and I go, wow, these guys got some big dollars to blow off money there. I mean, there's minimums at certain tables, right? There's a guy behind me. I hope he just finishes and goes faster here. There you go. Because I'm being pushed to the side, and like I mentioned before, there's a lot of branches that have fallen from the storm, and it usually gets pushed to the side, so we end up riding over it. So anyway, yeah, we don't gamble. Now, last time we were there, my sister did gamble a little bit. She wanted to see how well she could do with video poker. And yeah, she won some money. I don't know, what did she win? Was it close to $100 or something like that? Something like that, 80 something. I think she put in $20 worth. Came back with like 100, so essentially I think she made like 80 something dollars doing it. So yeah, she just did it because she just wanted to try it. And the interesting part is she actually wasn't really doing it. It was actually my nephew who was doing it. He was standing next to her, not actually on the floor of the gambling floor. He was on the stairs above it, and telling her what to do. Yeah, he's not 21, okay? And I said to him, he says, they're gonna yell at you for hanging out here. And he goes, I'm not on the floor. I'm on the stairs above it. So, that's a technicality. And I go, well, if you're telling her what to do, you're actually kind of playing. She's not. She's just pushing the buttons. He goes, hey, it's up to her if she wants to listen to what I tell her. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I think he's like 16 or something like that now, something like that. So yeah, he's not of legal age to do it. But yeah, I'm sure that happens. People get advice from other people. Do this, push that button, no, hold that, no, get rid of those cards, draw some of these cards. So yeah, she won some money. Yeah, that's good. Paid for the buffet. All right, anyways, that's about all I have for today. Nothing really special. I just wanted to get out there. It's early in the morning. I'll have more for you guys for the next video. First thing in the morning, your brain is still kind of in a fog. You really don't know what you want to talk about, what you want to say, but I wanted to get out there because the weather's so nice right now that I says that if I don't do it now, it's just going to get worse later. Anyways, if you like this video, make a comment. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. I'll talk to you guys next time.